Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3-Day Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Listen, great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he pulls in the catch. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. That'll be a safety.
Boy, he does the tough part here, Chris. He comes up with the interception. He just got mixed up on which end zone to run to somehow. You don't see this very often. This goes from being one of the best plays to the worst plays in a matter of seconds.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense right to the line. Playing the tempo now.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which
he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Lawrence. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Catch made by the tight end. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Time to set. Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
2-9 Philly.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw it big, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. And the wideout goes in motion. It's an option look. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a big option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw. They got a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete. We're trying to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. No press here. The defense backing away. They're going to run it here. Tackle, but forced down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run, launches deep. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He brings the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st and goal for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And we're able to get him down. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. 2nd down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball is spotted about the 31. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. Running out of time in the pocket. using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Ah, this is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Catch made over the middle. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Defense is coming after him. And the pass fall is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. To the air, it's Lawrence. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Wideouts now clustered. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? get into the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. For a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch him. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Texas A&M 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40, the 20, at the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5.
Got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Lawrence. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Carrier.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Dropping back. It's Lawrence. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds.
Oh, and he's on. The football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, LSU. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.